My story begins in Hangzhou, China. My parents are farmers. When I was 13, a drought destroyed crops in our region. A man came to our farm and saying he owned a factory in Hangzhou. There was work for young people. He wanted to hire me. My parents thought this was an excellent opportunity for money to be sent back to them. The factory turned out to be a hotel and spa for rich foreigners and Chinese nationals, Chinese officials. One of the services was me. I picked up English very quickly. I also got pregnant. My baby girl was born on July 29th, 1992. I wrote this letter to my daughter. Love will set you free. That's what I thought as I left you there on the broken bridge in Hangzhou 28 years ago. You had chubby cheeks and a strong grip. Whenever I nursed you, you'd hold on to my finger and not let go. Your eyes were so bright when you looked at me. That night, the light from the moon reflected on them. You had kicky legs and even swallowed up, thumping like a drum, beating like a wings on a bird. I cried for days after I left you on the bridge. No place for a baby's is what the owner and the other women said. They were going to take you away from me. They said a 14-year-old is not old enough to take care of a baby. But why then is that old enough to have sex? Besides my heart, you are the only part of my body that belonged to me. Untouched, unexploited by that place where I worked, the Lotus Flower Spa. The broken bridge is not really broken. At the end of winter, snow melts on the sunny side while the shady parts are still covered. The reflection of this makes it look like it's broken. I was taking a chance putting you there, but it's a popular place for newlyweds and lovers to take pictures, where love shows itself, where I hoped with all my heart that someone would find you. The view on the bridge is of peaceful beauty. Westlake shimmers as far as the eyes can see with mountains on three sides. Many people meet on this broken bridge for the Qixi Festival, a holiday equivalent to Valentine's Day. It's based on mythology about a cowherder and a fairy falling in love. But love between mortals and celestial beings was forbidden, and they were banished to opposite sides of the Silver Lake, the Milky Way. On the seventh day of the seventh month in the lunar calendar, magpies form a bridge that brings the two together for one day. Magpies are beautiful birds with dark eyes, bright, just like yours. They can recognize themselves in a mirror, making them one of the most intelligent animals. I wrapped you in a silk emerald green blanket with tiny butterflies. Embroidered on the back was your name, Jade. It's a precious stone that deepens in color as it's worn on the skin, and it's harder than glass. The blanket would keep you safely warm, even as I left you exposed to be found. That was 28 years ago. 28 long years. Every year, I have come back to this bridge on the day of the Qixi festival. I hope you've had good food to eat and lived in a big, beautiful house with a mother and a father who love you unconditionally, like I do. Why do I have to live my life giving myself away? A fortune teller told me an ancestor is upset that filial piety has not been observed since his death. He's been wandering without clothes and food and money in the afterlife. I must go find this ancestor's gravesite and tend to our generational obligations and break our family's misfortunes. I, I've come to say goodbye. Perhaps we'll meet again here someday with the magpies, the cowherder, and the fairy.
Hmm.
Till then, goodbye. I was able to escape with the help of Shared Hope International. They left stickers in the bathrooms and put messages in lipstick cases. I could not stay in Hangzhou. They brought me to the United States. I'm only here, alive and thriving because of their rescue and their support. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.